In this video, I'm going to be showing you how you can build your email list by capturing email addresses from your website visitors using a really cool service called OptinMonster. It allows you to create some really good looking forms that look just like this. That one's a full screen form, and that's the one that we're going to be doing in this particular video, but it's really easy to create a form that you want. So you could maybe have one that just sits above the content in a box. You could have one that slides in and sits in the corner of your site. You can have whatever you like, and you can change the colors and change the text and change the fields, and yeah, it's really flexible. So if you're looking to build your email list and add a really cool form like the one you've just seen, keep watching. Let's go. Hello, it's Alex here from WP Eagle. Hope you're all well. Thanks for watching. Now, if you're new to my channel, hello, good to see you. Would love to have you as a subscriber. To do that, just click on the subscribe button down there and click on the bell to be notified when I upload new videos. I try and do one at least every week. So today we're going to be using the fantastic OptinMonster to add an email capture form to our WordPress website. It's a great way of building your email list. And then of course, once you have an email list, you can send them regular emails with offers, promotions, news, whatever you like, really. OptinMonster works with pretty much all major email providers. So MailChimp, Constant Contact, Mad Mimi, I think that's one of them. Yeah, all those guys, it connects to them really easily. So if you're already using one of them, you're good to go. If you don't already have some email software set up, I would recommend MailChimp. It's free to get started. You'll find a link to MailChimp in the description of this video. Now, OptinMonster is a really powerful piece of software. In this video, I'm just going to be scratching the surface of it. But if you want to get really deep into your email marketing and building your list, it's got features like A/B testing and advanced analytics and all sorts of stuff. Even though OptinMonster has got loads of features and is really powerful, don't worry, it's really easy to use. It's got a drag and drop interface and it's pretty straightforward in terms of getting a campaign up and running and getting that form showing on your website. Anyway, I think that's enough chit chat from me. Let's get on the computer and let's get a campaign set up. Let's go. So the website I'm going to be adding OptinMonster to today is this one. It's Bow Wow Tech, which is an Amazon affiliate website that I created quite recently. There's a full video tutorial on the channel on how I made this exact website. So if you would like a site just like this, then check out the description of this video and you'll find a link to that video, and yeah, you can watch it and make your very own Amazon affiliate website. So anyway, the first thing we need to do is set up our OptinMonster campaign. So I've got OptinMonster open here in my other tab. I'll put a link in a card now that should pop up, and also put a link to OptinMonster in the description below this video. Please be aware that these are affiliate links, so if you do click through and take out an OptinMonster plan, I will earn a small commission, so thank you very much. I only recommend products and services that I use myself, and I have confidence in recommending to you guys. So first thing I should probably take you through is the pricing. OptinMonster is a premium service, and yeah, for a premium service you do need to pay. So if we look at the pricing, it starts at a very reasonable $9 per month, and that will probably be enough for most of you. If you've got one site and you want to integrate with something that's quite popular like MailChimp or Constant Contact, then you'll be fine. But yeah, you can see all the features here. Just click on this link and then it goes up through the Plus and then Pro and then Growth. You can also just try it for 7 days, and if you don't like it for whatever reason, you can just cancel and not pay a penny. So anyway, I've already got an account. I'm going to log in. So here is my OptinMonster dashboard. I've already got a website added. It's one of my clients' websites. They've been using it and getting on really well with OptinMonster. So I'll be able to add my Bow Wow Tech site when we create the campaign. You probably haven't got any sites in your account because it's a brand new account. So the first thing you need to do is click Create Campaign. The first option is to decide on the campaign type. There's a few options that are available with OptinMonster. So you've got the kind of standard traditional pop-up, which just appears in the middle of the screen over your content. The next one is full screen, which fills the full screen. Covers everything. You can add a background image and add some transparency, that kind of thing, if you like. The next one is slide in, where a little box comes in from the side and sits down in the corner. Then there is a floating bar, which basically just floats over your website and sits at the top of the screen or the bottom of the screen, depending on where you'd like it. And the final one is inline, where you would kind of put a form within your content or just somewhere on your page on the site. I'm going to go for full screen today. It's one of my favorites. I think it works really well. The next thing is template. So this is the look and feel of the form that's going to pop up. Just choose one that you like the look of. It's going to work well with your site. I'm going to go with this one called entrance. Now we need to give it a name. I'm just going to call it newsletter sign up. And then need to select a site. So I don't want that one. So we need to give the campaign a name. I'm just going to call it newsletter sign up. And then we need to choose a website. So I need to add a new website. So I'm going to click on that link there. Then I can add my new website, give it a name, Bow Wow Tech. Then enter the domain name bowwowtech.co.uk. Then just click start building. So now we're ready to start editing our form. So this is the standard opt-in type form, which has got a box for the email address and a big button. It's also got a no thanks link as well. You can have a yes no view. I'll just activate that so you can see what it looks like. Well, you basically have two buttons. So this is useful if you want to send people off to a sign up page or something like that. But I'm going to go for the traditional opt-in. Then we can just click on these elements to change them. So I want to change this heading. It's white text on a white background. So if I change the editor background to dark, I can see it a bit more clearly. Well, in fact, I can see it, which is helpful when you're editing. So I need to give it a nice headline, like get the latest dog tech straight. No, I'm going to go first. I'm going to change the paragraph text here, just again, by highlighting the text and changing it. The first to get deals and offers on the latest technology for your dog. And then change this bold text. Nice call to action. Oh, I think I've just lost the bold there. Doesn't matter. We can add it again. You've got these controls up here, which are just like Word or WordPress or whatever you're used to. There we go. Made that bold just by highlighting and clicking on the B. Down here we can adjust font sizes and heights, or even make it all capitals with the text transform, or uppercase maybe is the right term. I'm going to leave it as it is. Then got our boxes here. We can adjust the fields. So we've got email. To edit any of these fields, just click on the pencil. So you can adjust the text, enter your main email address. Maybe some dots. And then you got the button there. Oh, let me just click on this pencil. You can change the text to whatever you like. You can even change colors and things on hover. At the moment it just goes light green. That's fine. Down here we've got the no thanks link. You just click on that. It's actually a button. So if I click on button, I can adjust the text here. Something like that. You can adjust what's going to happen when someone clicks on this button by going into action. So for this one, it's going to go to the success view, which is basically the page that says thank you for joining, which is not really relevant. So I'm going to change the action to close the campaign. And you've also got some more styling options here, which affect basically the whole block. So the background and everything like that is currently transparent so that it looks like it's just sitting on top. So when you're all done editing your fields and forms, you've got some other settings here. So we can adjust the view styles. So if you want to add an image, adjust the backgrounds. Now these affect just this kind of square area where the text is. You'll see if I adjust this color. Oh, it's transparent. Let's just adjust that. So yeah, it's just that area. I'm going to leave it transparent. I want to be able to see the background image come through. But you can also add an image there, so that would just cover the square, and you could add borders and that kind of stuff if you like. It's all pretty straightforward. The next one is the full screen background. So at the moment it's just this blue color, but I can add an image. Select one from your computer. I've already got that dog that I was testing with earlier, but we could go with something else. What have we got? Dog fitness. What does that one look like? Okay. And down here you've got this toggle which says set image layer first. If I adjust that, it will put the color on top. And then if we click on the color and adjust the transparency and the color if you like, something like that. Obviously play around with it as you like to get the effects that you're looking for. So I'm happy with that. There's some options to do with the close button. You can turn on a close button if you like, just toggle that switch. There it is. And then if you want to add some custom CSS, you can do so in there. A few other options we've got are the blocks, so you can decide how many columns and that kind of thing. If you want to add some extra things, you just find them here and just drag them over where you like them. You could have a countdown or some more buttons or dividers, spaces, whatever you need. In display settings, you can set how long your cookie is going to last, and success cookie. You can turn off this OptinMonster link. I'll leave it on there, it's an affiliate link. You never know. Then finally we've got the full screen settings, which is just this one toggle. So by default it's going to fade in, but you might prefer it to slide in from the top like that. If you do, just toggle that toggle. We can adjust the success page over here just by clicking on success. So we can adjust this text again. Let's switch to the dark. I'll just take out the word partner. And then adjust this text here. We sent you a link to your email. Make sure you click the link to confirm your subscription. Something like that. Oh, actually, I've just thought of something while I typed in that subscription. If you're in Europe, then you may want to add a little bit of GDPR compliance. So we better do that in a second. So here we can adjust the block, very similar to the block styling that we saw earlier. Let's just close that. So I do want to add a background image to this success page. So let's go into success settings. You've got your view styles again, all the stuff that we've basically just been through. So let's add a different dog image. Why not? That one's good. Let's add a bit of a overlay. I need to just toggle that. Blue's okay. I think it just needs to be less transparent. There we go, perfect. Let's go back. We can add the close button again. There we go. I think we're all done when it comes to our opt-in and our success. Let's click save up the top here. That's all saved. So next thing is the display rules. So here you can decide when you want the pop-up or the full screen or whatever, basically when you want your campaign to show. So this is the default rule. So basically on any page, if time on page is at least 5 seconds. So I'm just going to remove this one, clicking on the little takeaway or the little negative symbol. Then I'm going to adjust time on page to time on site is no more than, let's go for 15 seconds. There are loads of options in terms of configuring how you want OptinMonster to show and when you want it to show. Really flexible. So I click next step and show the campaign view opt-in. That's what we want. Yep. There's a summary. Perfect. Let's click save. Let's move on to the next thing, which is integrations. Let's click over here and click add new integration. And you want to find the email provider that you're using. I'm using MailChimp. Then I need to add my account. So I'm going to click add new account. Give it a label. Then I need my MailChimp API key. So I can find that in MailChimp. I've got MailChimp just open in this tab here. The first thing I'm going to do is create a Bow Wow Tech list. So I just went into list there and create list. This will obviously vary depending on the email software you're using. The default from address is alex@bowwowtech.com. Default from name Bow Wow Tech. You joined our list at bowwowtech.com. Perfect. You can edit your contact information there. Then let's scroll right down to the bottom, click save. So we just need that API key. To do that, you need to come up to the top right, go into profile, then integrations. Then if you scroll down, you'll find the API key section. You might need to create a key. I've already got a key, so I'm just going to copy that one into my clipboard, go back to OptinMonster, paste it in, then click connect to MailChimp. And that's worked, and now we can choose our list. There's Bow Wow Tech, the one we just created. You can turn on double opt-in there, which I would highly recommend. So we're about ready to publish. Let's do that GDPR tick box for those of you in Europe. I'm just going to very quickly do it because it's not relevant to everybody. I'm going to go back to design. I'm going to click on this box here with the email address and the button. I'm going to go to fields, and then we've got this available field privacy. I'm going to click plus. Drag it down so it's at the bottom. And then I'm going to click on the pencil to edit it. I'm going to click on edit privacy style. And I'm just going to change the text so that it's kind of GDPR compliant. I'm going to go for something like tick this box to confirm you wish to receive regular emails from Bow Wow Tech. Yeah, that's okay. I'm just going to make it white by highlighting it, clicking on this little dropper, then selecting white. I can make it a little bit smaller. I need to move this toggle to add the tick box like that. I'm thinking maybe it should actually be bigger. It looks better smaller, but I'm thinking, yeah, people might miss it. Let's make it a bit bigger. There we go. And just down here, we've got the error message. Just going to adjust that slightly. And then I think we're done. So that's the GDPR bit all done. So let's just come up here and save. Let's have a look at the analytics. So if you like, you can connect to Google Analytics. Just click on that button there and connect yourself through. So let's do that. I'm going to click connect. Click generate authentication code. You need to then log into Google analytics. I click allow, copy this code into my clipboard, come back here and paste it in and click next. Then it shows it up here under active connections. Then we just need to select the profile, which is Bow Wow Tech. There we go. Click save and then close. And there we go. So that's all done. So now we just need to make it live on the website. So let's go into publish. Make it live up there. And we see there is this WordPress option here. So we'll select that. And we just need to download the plugin. Just like that. And let's go back to WordPress, go into the dashboard. Scroll down, go to plugins, then add new. And then click upload plugin, choose file. I've got it in my downloads folder. There it is, OptinMonster.zip. Select open, then install now. Okay, so that's installed. Let's click activate. There we go, activated. So let's click this button here, connect OptinMonster. Click on this button here, connect your account. Then we need to enter our API key. So if I go back to OptinMonster, so I'm just going to save this, then close it. Go up to my account by clicking on my face, go to API, then I click create new key, Bow Wow Tech, give it a name. It says my new key has been created. Then if I just scroll down, there it is. Click on this button, it will put it in my clipboard. Let's go back to the website, paste it in, click connect to OptinMonster. So let's go and check the campaigns. Let's click refresh campaigns. There we go, got newsletter sign up. Let's click go live. You can click on it just to double check all the settings, but they're generally fine as they come. Make sure that first box is ticked and you can decide who's going to see the campaign. And you've got some other settings that you might want to play with to do with WooCommerce, or advanced settings if you want to prevent it showing on certain pages or categories. Whatever you like, really. But I think we're ready to go and see if it's working. Let's go and visit the site for 15 seconds and see if it pops up. So, let's start the timer. I'll just have a look around the site while we're waiting for those 15 seconds to pass. It's all looking good. And there we go. After 15 seconds, it's appeared. So we can enter our email address here. Click the button. Oh, of course, we need to tick the box. Click the button. There we go. All seems to be working fine. So good luck with your list building and good luck with your OptinMonster campaigns. Well, that brings us to the end of this video. Well done for making it this far. I hope you've got a campaign set up. I wish you the best of luck in terms of building your email list. If you've got any questions or comments, I would love to hear from you. Just leave them below this video in the comments box and I'll do my best to reply to as many as I possibly can. If you're not already subscribed, you can do so by clicking on the eagle up there and then clicking the subscribe button. Here is another video chosen specially for you, so I hope you enjoy it. And up there is, or maybe over there, I don't know, somewhere is a picture of my face. If you want to go and check out my other channel. Until next time, bye for now.